Subject 1, scientist, technology expert from the 1920s.
Please state your name and what year you're from.
William Stetson, Chicago. I'm from 1921.
Now, William, we brought you here to discuss the advancement of technology, specifically the 2020s. Right here in my hand is an iPhone.
What can this do?
Well, everything.
Oh, hey. My name is Susan, and apparently I've been contracted out by Parallel Labs to give you my solution to this overstimulation problem. Apparently it's been spreading like a zombie virus, or so they say. Is humanity slowly becoming lab rats? Is our screen time affecting our social life? Is the future one where we never go outside because we don't have to anymore? That'd be scary. Let's go. Oh, sorry. I'm addicted. You're addicted. We're probably all addicted. Kinda. I gotta confess, ever since I've gotten this thing, it's so easy to go on and get instant gratification and dopamine. So I do it, sometimes even without me noticing, because it's become such a bad habit for me. And not only do I feel like I'm wasting so much time doing absolutely nothing, but I also feel like it becomes a crutch for our brain. Awkward situation, phone. 10 seconds of boredom, phone. With friends and family, phone. You see where this is going, right? How could something so harmless like scrolling on our phones be so bad for us? Well, listen to this. This recent study showed that 71% of Americans say they get stressed or anxious at social functions like parties. They found the common cause was overstimulation and can also be the byproduct of stress and anxiety. So if this is true, then why do we do it to ourselves? Well, what if some of us don't even know we're overstimulated in the first place? What if this overstimulation effect has become the new normal? And what could this do to humanity as a whole? Dang, well that's a lot to unpack. But this is why it's so important for us to break this cycle of overstimulation and retake back our lives. And what better way to start than to revisit our childhood? Remember when we were 10 years old? Not a care or responsibility in the world. Just living life in the present, not worrying about tomorrow. Good old days, right? Now, when I grew up, technology wasn't where it was at today. So I mainly played outside, hung out with my family, and used my imagination. And a better way of saying I was unplugged. And sure, things have changed now to the point where every kid has access to an iPad or a phone, but I don't know. There was just something about playing with the neighborhood kids, running barefoot, and building friends at such a young age. I mean, I've seen in my own life how overstimulation has caused me to lack creativity, promote laziness, and make me not motivated to go out into the world. Instead of serving our phones, how about we utilize them and make them fill us up? Instead of consuming, start learning. Instead of scrolling, intentionally search. Instead of wasting time, utilize the time to become better at whatever you do. The internet is a powerful and amazing thing, but if we don't take the reins first, it'll eventually consume us. If you've ever had a loved one pass before, you'll know you'd give anything to have one more conversation with them, one more hug, and one more hangout. This is how I've been feeling towards the idea of living present. I believe we should all attempt to start living in the present more, embracing the mundane and boredom and soak in every conversation with friends and family. This is how overstimulation can ruin that. It demands our attention and takes us away from our present state to a place where it's about me instead of about the moment or the people around me. However, we've all heard of healthy balance, and I'm not saying that's the solution, but I am saying I think we should all learn to unplug from our phones, unplug from social media, and truly soak in every moment we get, no matter how exciting or boring. Because we're all growing up, time is flying by, and I don't know about you, but I don't want to waste a single second. I think we can all agree that no one has ever said, dang, last year I wish I would have spent more time scrolling on social media. But we would all go back and have one more moment in high school or college, or one more moment with that one friend. We're all humans. We desire community and raw connections with one another. And I believe the best way to stop overstimulation and take back our lives is to simply unplug. So after that, do you think this could be a problem?